morning. Today I'm going to do a very simple video on how I use AI to help me generate content and produce articles on one of my blog websites, modernnomadgear.com. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the model I built for this specifically. Let me turn where I trained. Nope, not there. Quill. So I already had a prompt generated. I said, explore the rising trend of micro-camping where travelers seek legal, minimalist overnight stays in natural settings. Discuss the appeal of these one-night camps, their availability across regions, and how they offer a more intimate connection with traditional camp. And actually, I'm going to change this to the United States because I only have my blog available across the United States. Alright, and actually, yep, and then I'm going to add another one. Please include further reading questions for the reader that can help them find more information about key topics and concepts touched on in this article. Alright, bam! What was the title? Okay, so looking pretty good. I can't stand how it puts these spacing lines in it. That looks great, but could you please get rid of the dividing lines? They look tacky. Boom. Alright. I should have said the emojis too, but we could do that. So I basically, this is where I go, this is my first draft. You know, if you go back to like real writing, I take this as my first draft and just slap it all right over into the new post, and this is where I start editing. Because to me, and the canvas is great, especially in OpenAI has a canvas thing where you can edit certain sections of articles and stuff, and it's pretty cool. But it's not very you still need the human element. You still need a human to look at this stuff. And like even this is one thing I've noticed too, and this has been more common lately, or I've just noticed it. But these long ass hyphens, I don't know what they're called. I'm not a professional author, obviously. But this is the hyphen we have access to. I don't know if you can see this. This hyphen here, and then this hyphen here. Like, I can't even find this symbol on the keyboard. You have to search, like, the special icon section in order to produce that, or there's some code probably. But those are like, when you read about how the bots, how these models are trained to like provide insight as to whether this content was generated by artificial intelligence or not. There we go. That's what people are talking about, stuff like this. And like, I don't know, there'll be random things. Obviously, we need to read through this. I'm not going to go through the entire thing and publish this right now. I like to take more time in this. I used to just pump them out like crazy when I first learned about this, but that's not very. It's just it's not good, and that's not. I mean, I was learning, and it was a good thing, but it's not. To me, that's not what this tool is for. Like if we're gonna go through here and do this, why not make it something that's useful? You know, I mean, I have hundreds of people going through this site a day, and like, I used to not really care if I was producing junk, I guess, but like, to me, that's not where my head is at anymore. Okay, but we will continue. So this is all. I'm just doing this with MyCelf Intelligence, the AI tools that I've built. Now, so we've got. Let's just say all of that was good and everything's great. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna go in, and here's a great. Could you now please generate a prompt formatted in JSON for a featured image for this post, for this article. Please also include a file title for the image and an alternate text for SEO and accessibility purposes. See, I didn't rely just on AI there. I worked that one out, my own brain, and it's on record. All right. So please also include a file for the boom. Okay. So now it's going to spit out, and so I just learned this the other day, that if you format your image prompts in JSON, literally yesterday I just learned this. If you format your image prompts in JSON, it's really cool. It has much better effects. Sorry, I like often lose my train of thought here. Okay. So now I'm going to go over to this image generator over at Dark Horse Virtue, because I gave this one access to the new image generator from OpenAI, and it is awesome. But these are crazy expensive to run these images, and I get why I had to go through another process for that. But pretty cool. So this is gonna run for a little bit. I think on average like 35-40 seconds or so before it spits it back. I don't have a good throbber. It's just this blinking dot right now. So bear with it. Well, the blinking dot and then the little timer on the button here. Tell you how long it's been thinking. But to get an idea of what's happening right now, that has been sent off to OpenAI and as a request, and this is what we're getting back from their image generation model. So this is the featured image. See, that's pretty awesome. Now, personally, I want it, and you can download it here, share it, all of that, whatever. So, personally, for modern Nomad gear, and this is just for how I do it, but I've found, I think the landscape formatted images start to work better. But anyways, so I'm just gonna save this image. I just wanted to get it to a point where I could upload it to this post. All right, so we're back now. So save it as a JPEG because it's going to load faster, and certain social media requires that it be JPEG or a certain format because that's how they've got their system set up to pull in metadata. So if you've got this image set as your featured image, and I'm going to go back and grab put the entire alternate text right there in the, that's funny. Anyways, it worked though. I didn't even look at that, and it worked. All right, so there you go. There's that image, and once again, I'm not gonna go through and go further into this, or I'm not gonna go all the way through, but I just want to show what it looks like over here at Modern Nomad Gear. So see how the image kind of just doesn't line up right? This is why I like the landscape ones for the layout of Modern Nomad Gear. But it brings it right in here, and you can add your stuff. This is the template I've got to display that article or my posts. Obviously, it needs some editing. It's not live right now, but that was. Let me get back to this because I'm such a professional. All right. Yeah, so that was a basic rundown of how I use AI, and I used MyCelf Intelligence Quill, which is the bot I trained over on my personal website. I don't have Quill set up over at Dark Horse Virtue, but you can use it from either or. I'll provide both links down in the bot. Well, they're both links are available right in the bio on this, anyways. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm sorry that there's no awesome breakaway to me standing somewhere else, but I'm not sorry. I'm new to this, so try to figure out which what's the best route to do this and how to do this effectively. And I'm teaching myself, so thank you for joining me. I hope that was a useful tidbit. Just basically a little bit of usage with AI, and then a simple blog post with modern Nomad gear. Not too much to it, but not too much to it. Not doesn't sound right. I've been up for a few hours now. Early morning. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Until next time, I'm Alexander Gill, and this is. I need a suggestion for a title for this thing. This is my personal channel? I don't know. We'll see. But so far, maybe there will be a takeaway on this one. But cool. Well, thanks for joining me. Until next time, I'm Alexander Gill. Peace.